All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakodash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who were well. And salutation and much love to Yakim out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. Brother Ash from Great Millstone, Tampa, back with another lesson. Lord's will is edifying to the hopeful elect. And just going to do a quick video, Lord's will is edifying. Going into, these thermonuclear missiles, these ICBMs, all right, the weapons of his indignation, all right, the Lord's weapons. And, we're just going to bring out, verses. Salakia. Backing up these thermonuclear missiles, and that they're written in the scriptures. So we'll start in Isaiah 13. Get to the point real quick. I just quoted it. Isaiah 13:5. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even Yahweh and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Now, what can destroy a whole land? Well, here it is, these ICBMs, which Russia got, North Korea got, China got, India got. Okay, right here, this is what's going to come from. Well, let me get images. What's going to come from one end of the earth to the other. These are the weapons of his indignation right here. Look at this. The modern day sword, the ultimate sword, Esau's blessing, the ultimate sword, shaped just like it. And these are the arrows that the scriptures talk about. Let's get a second. Ezra's, what's that? I think it's 16 and verse. I'll start at the top. Second Ezra 16:1. Woe be unto thee, Babylon, right? And Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, and bewail your children, and be sorry for your destruction as at hand. Right, the whole land will be devoured. All of America is going to get destroyed by these thermonuclear missiles, which have warheads on the top. All right, the top up here. So the warheads will be in there. Okay, and the rest of it's just a propulsion system. This is what's coming. This is what's going to obliterate America. Nuclear weapons. The weapons of mass destruction. This is exact. It'll be like this. Niggas going to be sitting in the distance waiting for annihilation to hit. All right. Just like that. Verse 3. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? The ultimate plagues, all right, is going to be the missiles, the end all be all. When the Lord returns, these missiles will be flying through the air on their way to America. And if you don't get delivered by Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, then you're going to have a front row seat to this. All right, to this nuclear destruction. Let's see if they got any gifts here. Nuclear explosion. So you get, that's the mushroom cloud. The scripture talk about the heavens would roll together like a scroll. Okay, this is what they were describing. So let's keep reading. Verse 6. May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may anyone quench the fire and stubble when it hath begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. Yeah, you can't send these missiles back, man. Once they take off, they're gone. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Ultimately, this is going to be the Lord's judgment. All right. Pursuing Isaiah 66 and 50. Well, let's get it real quick. But this is the day of the Lord right here. Isaiah 66 and 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind. So he's coming with UFOs and with this. All right. Thermonuclear destruction. That's the fire the Lord's coming with right there. Nuclear. And these that you're seeing here on screen, the ones that they've tested, this is nothing compared to what's coming. All right, because these missiles that are coming, the Satan II, they've never been tested. They just have approximations of how powerful they are, and which is very completely under under the true capabilities. They rate them by megatons or whatever of TNT. Well, their approximations are greatly undervalued because the Lord's going to put his spirit in them missiles, in that fire. It says to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. So the Lord's rebuke is going to be in them flames of fire. All right, in these thermonuclear missiles, straight fire. The Lord's rebuke is going to be in them. Okay. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. So the Lord's going to bring his weapons of indignation and slay many. All right. And that's going to be the end of the show. But prior to that, there's going to be chaos around the world, world war, people starving to death. All right. People, civil unrest, just chaos everywhere you go. And then to put the icing on the cake, the missiles are going to obliterate this place. 2nd Ezra 16:10. He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh in the foundation thereof. The sea ariseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord and before the glory of his power. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. What are the arrows? Well, you're looking at them right here. There you go. That's the arrows. Look at them. Look at a regular arrow and look at these ICBMs. The weapons of his indignation. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Now, a regular arrow can't be shot to the ends of the earth on the other side of the world, but these can absolutely. You got intermediate range ballistic missiles, long range ballistic missiles, and intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay? Intercontinental. Meaning they can go to other continents. All right? Let's go to the Joel. Actually, verse 2, or chapter 2, Salakia. Joel 2 and verse 3, it say, the fire devour before them, and behind them a flame burneth. Yeah, the propulsion system behind it, see? Behind it a flame burneth. Okay? And it says in front of it was as Eden because America is a paradise. Yeah, before it. But Green on says the land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. So yeah, it's a paradise. Everybody want to come to America to see the sceneries and the Disney World, the big booty hoes, chill on South Beach, go see the Grand Canyon and the Niagara Falls. But all that's going to be desolate. All that's going to be evaporated in the, when the third, like the scriptures say, neither root nor branch, Malachi chapter 4, verse 1. There's nothing going to be left of America. Not a chimpanzee in the zoo. Okay, not nothing. Not a building standing. Not a tree. A roach. Nothing. Verse 4, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen so shall they run. And this is going into the missiles. Okay? Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap. Like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people sit in battle array. And again, this is one of the Lord's armies. Okay? The weapons of his indignation. Where was I? 6, verse 6, before their face the people shall be much pained, all faces shall gather blackness. Yeah, when these people get hear those missile silos opening up and shooting missiles, because when you're going to see missiles leaving America before you see the missiles that are going to hit, coming from other countries, because Americans, they're going to shoot their missiles, so they're going to come out of somewhere. They got to come out of the silos. And hey, who knows, them missiles might come right back down on your ass anyway. But so you're gonna see these things, and people are gonna be pained. Some people, depending on if you take the chip or not, you might be in a safe city or something. You might be at a movie theater or eating dinner, and the alarms go off, the sirens, your phone alert. These people are gonna be shitting bricks, just like what happened in Hawaii when it was a false alarm of a nuke. What are people doing? Losing their damn minds? Okay. Verse 7, they shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march everyone on his way, and they shall not break their ranks. Right, these missiles are going to be are guided by Yahweh Shem Yahushai himself. And even if they GPS targeted, they're Esau got technology now that he can pinpoint hit you with accuracy up of a dime, a dime distance, literally. So if a dime is not even an inch, so that's how close he can get you with his technology now, using GPS coordinates and satellite, all that shit. And they're not gonna hit each other. They're gonna go where the Lord has intended for them. It doesn't matter what Esau does. They're gonna go where the Lord wants them to go. Verse 8, neither shall one thrust another. Yeah, they're not going to crash in midair. The missile defense systems ain't going to work. They shall walk everyone in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Yeah, so nothing's going to stop these missiles. They shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses, and they shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be dark, and their stars shall withdraw their shining. So it's going to be horrible. All right. This is going to cause earthquakes. When all these missiles start to hit, it's going to cause tsunamis, earthquakes, all kind of things, man. Nuclear fallout. Okay. Radiation. The earth is going to change when these missiles hit. I don't think you people understand what the Lord is about to do. The earth is going to be in turmoil, and you want to be off of the earth. You need to be delivered to escape this. It doesn't matter if you get hit with a direct missile, all right? You can be in Botswana. You're going to know when the missiles hit. You can be in bumfuck Egypt, in the middle of the Congo, in the middle of the Amazon. You're going to know when these missiles hit. Everyone will know. First of all, because the Lord is going to return, and every eye shall see him. But second of all, you're going to feel the earth go into turmoil and start shaking to and fro like a drunkard. Okay? So that was pretty much the point, man, that I wanted to get to. Just pretty much, these is a big thing in the news, These ICBMs, Russia's testing them. North Korea, they stay flexing. And now that we see these nations dumping the dollar, we're getting close to these weapons being used, which we know when these weapons are used, that's it. It's the end. You know, but we got a couple things to happen before then. The mark of the beast being fully implemented, World War III, all right, the return of the Lord. And then on that same day, when the Lord returns, is when these missiles will be used, and salvation will come to the elect. So, Lord's will, this is edifying. Until next time, I say shalom. Mawak lababal.